Hello there, cutie pie pumpkins. I have juicy information for you. There is some hot gossip going around crypto. And it's not even really gossip. This is important for you to know because the bull market is going to come and you're going to have friends and family who aren't watching my show that you like, subscribe, belly button, or to, and shock the algorithm. Instead, they're going to be watching other channels and they're going to have to be aware that there are different types of influencers, of promoters. Not only do they have different views, but they have different incentives. And I've explained this in my previous video and posts. It's called the crypto influencer trilemma problem. I made this model to highlight to you how difficult it is for you to navigate the space. Why? It's because they're always giving us the poo-poo end of the stick. They are attaching themselves to the nice dry part so they don't get their hands messy. And if you look at this triangle, we zoom in. Remember, influencers, you can only choose two. You can't have all three. So what would all three be? All three would be you make money, the influencer keeps their reputation, and the influencer makes money. You can't get all three. You can only get two. And what does the influencer always choose? The influencer chooses they make money and they protect their reputation. So you suffer. You don't make money. To make money, you got to buy in the depression. You got to sell in the euphoria. You have to understand these concepts about Metcalfe's law and people. You can't buy on green candles. You have to have big balls, big brass balls, and steel ovaries. And I want to remind you, I brought you high value content such as Ethereum's third cycle curse. These concepts I've introduced to you. Share with your friends and family. You can only get them more educated by doing this. So that's why I'm going to share with you what's been going on. Another influencer, crypto channel, I'm not even going to say the name. So their YouTube channel got taken down. And what happened is ZachXBT. So Zach is, you'll see his little black wassy thing avatar here. Zach is the neighborhood scam police. So I remember when he first started, it's fantastic to see. He is a very good investigator on the blockchain. He catches a lot of scammers. He posts their public information. He even has been able to dox the scammers, report them to your authorities and the police. Poor guy as well. He's had people like stalk his house, try to threaten him, all because he's trying to help the public crypto domain. So he posted a reply showing that this influencer as well. And this is actually what happened, friends. So during 2022, you see these big, deep red candles. This is crypto collapsing. Bang, 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 bang. During these times, these influencers came out. They basically just spat in our face. So it was very unfortunate. I was not around here. I would not have let you down. I would have done a much better job than these scum. So half the influencers were saying, you're an idiot for losing your money. And these people are trash subhuman people. These are the people who only come when the green candles appear. They shill all the altcoins and stuff. So those people were, unfortunately, they were poking people, calling them stupid. The other half of the people were collecting money from the Ponzi parts themselves, or they're either dumping the Ponzi tokens if they were on a DEX, or they were getting kickbacks and commission from all these middleman Ponzi areas, and most of them rescued themselves without telling the people. Many Twitter influencers, many YouTube influencers, they did not tell the people why, because they hedged themselves, because they're like, wait a minute, do you remember my trilemma problem? Look, they wanted to make money, so they wanted to keep telling people, oh, keep signing up to Celsius, keep signing on to these places so I make money. And what they were doing was they did not tell you, hey man, there's a risk here. Why? It's because they want to protect their reputation. Because if the Ponzi didn't collapse immediately, they don't want to ruin their prospects with other influencers and promotions and all these other sponsorship deals. Unfortunately, what happened? The Ponzi's collapse and you get destroyed. So the incentives are not aligned here. So here is this just one influencer, for example, saying YouTube banning accounts, etc. And I want to mention to you as well, as it happened, he says, look, when you're down, the snakes come out. My long-term partner, I Trust Capital, who I thought was a friend, just revealed their true colors. Their head of partnerships basically said to me that if I can't shill them ASAP, they will stop paying. This came hours after my YouTube was taken away. So this is the influencer himself. I read this. This seems like a very normal business transaction. They basically just say, hey, we're going to stop paying you sponsorship until you get your channel back. So, but I want to just tell you, friends, this is exactly like you just, they're so disconnected from reality. Like these people think like, hey, everyone, look, I'm being attacked. Like, bro, you literally, wait till I show you, friends. Wait till I show you what these people have done. Like, all they care about straight away is their own end of the stick, their money. But what they don't do is, see, because, you know, when you get crushed, friends, you're a faceless number. You're a faceless number. That's why I tell you, I respect you and I love you. I'm actually here. I'm giving you high value content. I'm telling you this. You're not going to get this anywhere else. They're all going to come and believe in the green candles all over again. Look at ZachXBT. He reposted this thing. This is from bottom of 2022. Look at this. He goes, hello, influencer. While you were making videos claiming that the Celsius concerns were all just FUD, why were you withdrawing everything you could from it? So this is what happens, just to remind you. During the Celsius collapse, this is the founder and CEO, Alex Mashinsky. He did the round circuit everywhere. He convinced everybody that, you know, look, he says, banks are not your friends. He says he was your friend. He wasn't a non-friend, okay? So while he was going around doing the circuit, everything was just a massive Ponzi, but the database got leaked. As you can see in here, you can zoom in here. The database got leaked, friends, and I made some posts as well. Went through. We found, everybody on Twitter, we found many Bitcoin maxis and a few influencers, and we got to see their actions. So this is like, this was really bad. To give you a heads up, many Bitcoin maxis, right? And remember, I have a Bitcoin sign. I have a buy Bitcoin sign in my profile, friends. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, but obviously I love Bitcoin. Many of them, one, owned Ethereum, and two, were selling on the way down. They were selling. They were calling for $200,000, $300,000 Bitcoin. And then when the prices started rotating down, they started taking their losses. Can you believe it? They literally started selling the low. Isn't that wild? While telling everybody, we're going to 300, we're going to $500,000. Ah. They paper-handed the low. Many Bitcoin maxis also owned Ethereum and altcoins, which is a big no-no. Literally, people were saying altcoins are the devil, altcoins are sin. They kept calling Ethereum a scam and Vitalik a scammer. He's not a scammer, he's just an alien. We're the scam. So, do you see these? See the trilemma problem, friends? You see this? You see this? Remember, look at these Bitcoin maxis and look at these other influencers. They wanted to continue making money from the kickbacks and they wanted to protect their reputation. But who takes the hit here? You and me. We knew we're outsiders. How many times I tell you we're outsiders, right? Now, what am I doing differently? I give zero value to reputation. All right, this is why everyone respects me. They're like, I can disappear tomorrow. I don't really care. I'm going to be fine. All right, I can disappear tomorrow. I don't really care. And the way I see it, if we can't go out uppercutting everybody and punching through the noise, it's not worth it anyway. Right? Who cares? Reputation risk. Oh, I've got friends. You know, I used to go. Friends, you know, when I was a wee little pup, when I used to go out clubbing, I would convince everybody I was a manager at McDonald's. You understand that, right? It didn't matter the place we were at. It didn't matter. Everybody was like wearing shiny jewelry. Oh, my dad is from a law firm. Yeah. Well, I'll give you the best damn fries with your extra cheeseburger that you've ever had, baby. You understand that? You're dealing with a different type of human here. Am I even human? Some people question it. So the trilemma problem. That's why I'm telling you, please share with your friends and family the trilemma problem. It literally happened time and time and time again. That's why I made this. It came to me. I think I was having a shower. Okay, so this is the unfortunate part. Now, I'm not singling this influencer out, but I can't end because he's one of the biggest. There are others too. And if we sit here and we point fingers everywhere, we're not going to get anywhere, all right? To let you know, we are punching up, by the way. These are not, don't feel sorry for these people. You know these people, friends, just to let you know. These people, you know the lowest they were making per month? The smallest number? They were making 100K per month, right? The smallest number. From their sponsorships, from all the exchanges and Celsius and all the others, not all the middleman exchanges, all these put together, the lowest was 100K a month. There are other influencers out there, I'm not going to say their names. They were making upwards of 1 to 10 million per month. Per month, friends, per month. And what were they doing? That's right. They were dumping it. All right. So I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell you how I know this. Just, you got to trust me on this. deep inside information. Obviously, I can't dox anyone. I'm not even going to tell you the region of the world or anything. I'm just telling you, I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who's seen the books at an exchange, who's seen the names and the personal profile of some big influencers, and they lie to the people. So what they do is they have their own. So they'll say, oh, I'll never sell my Bitcoin. I'll never sell it. Oh, you got to hold Bitcoin. They have two stashes. They have stash number one is personal BTC stash. All right, they have that. I'll never sell, never sell. But what they don't tell you is they have stash number two, right? This is from sponsorships, exchanges, pooping around. All right, this is scum shilling. All right, leverage trading. I'm sorry, friends. I don't really care. You know, I get offered by leverage trading exchanges like literally every 48 hours. Please, come do with me. You're a trader. Go back to your trading risk. I go, guess suck a fat one. Do you honestly think, bro, I know it's a 99% failure rate. How do you expect me to tell people with a straight face, go and sign up to this thing with a 1% freaking win rate, bro? Habib, cuz. You can't. How do they sleep at night? These people are literally reptilian scum. They are scum. You can't do this. Would you go give medicine to a child knowing there's a 1% survival rate? Would you go do that? 99% chance they die. Who plays this game? They play this game because it's not even a game to them. It's like, oh, well, you know, I'm making the money and I'm protecting my reputation and you get destroyed. That's why they're very careful with their words, by the way. That's why, look, I don't care, friends. I'll call them out. So what do they tell you? They tell you, trade responsibly. Make sure you hedge. Don't put more than you can afford to lose. They think just by saying these words, it absolves them of their sins. It's like going and giving drugs to a child and saying, don't take too many drugs, young little pup. You know, you take too many of these little drugs, you're going to die, right? Of course. And then the police come and arrest you and they say, Mr. Officer, I told him not to take too many drugs and he did. They think of it differently. See, they think of it, you know, it's just money here and there. No, it's not. People work hard. How dare you spit on them, all right? So these are the influencers, okay? They are dealing in stash number two. They dump this stash. They get money every month from the sponsorships and they dump it straight away. They dump it for personal costs. These people don't have as much in Bitcoin and their personal wealth as you think, right? Some do, but not all of them, friends. A lot of them, they're flat out lying to us. They're just like literally religiously lying. Like they're just like, yeah, it's a freaking... If you watch their words and how they market, and just look, friends, honestly, with my channel, I hope to grow big one day. I don't want to poke everyone's eye out, all right? Because I'm not about that. But I'm just telling you, man, these people should be politicians. Like the way they lie. So this certain influencer as well, the one in the topic, look at this. You need a trophy for this. There has to be some sort of Darwin Award trophy for this. Some sort of wooden spoon. Because you can't fluke this. I'm sorry, this is not, look at this. Every single Ponzi from 2022 that went down was promoted on this one channel. Every single one. BlockFi. You remember BlockFi, friends? And this became a friendly meme. Now, of course, look, a lot of people put down Anthony Pompa. Don't forget, the guy's worth over $100 million, friends. Also, you don't have to feel sorry for these people, but they're nice people. It's just that, you know, they came from traditional world. They want to reject Ethereum, and they do reject Ethereum and altcoins and real DeFi that we're building. So when you put your name and your face on something and you're getting a lot of money for it and you participate in ICO, which they did, you get destroyed if it doesn't work out.
So what
BlockFi! Rocket ship!
Get on board!
Get on board straight to zero. That's exactly where it went. It literally went straight to zero. So this influencer in question had BlockFi, sponsorship, and Voyager went down. Vold, 0. Anchor Protocol, UST, 0. Celsius, 0. And received kickback permissions for it. So I don't really want, friends, you know Celsius, right? Celsius was giving, just Celsius, $50 per customer. $50. These channels are receiving like 100,000 views every 2 days. So 50,000 views a day. So just imagine, and this is what was happening in the bull market as it was happening, right? Because everything comes out in the final 6 months. All these green candles, it comes out here. So imagine, but every day, man, they're making just $500 from Celsius. Just Celsius, $500. So you can see how it's very easy. The lowest number was 100K. So they don't care about us, man. They just don't care. They receive the commissions. They receive the kickbacks. And when it happens, you know, some people say, oh, apologize, apologize. Who cares? What good is an apology? Oh, please write words on the internet. For what? You know what I mean? Like, you can't absolve yourself of these sins. It's not a coincidence. That's why I don't care about these people, right? Also, Mr. Dr. Punk, you forgot FTX, and he was happy when Richard Hart got sued. This is disgusting. I was upset because the prices had never kicked the man when he is down. He must be polite and professional without criticisms. So yeah, he was he's anti-Richard Hart. He came to dance on the grave of hexagons. Yeah, this influencer literally dancing on the grave of hexagons when the announcement that the corrupt SEC was suing Richard Hart. Like, oh man, you just couldn't see the happiness. And then karma gets you so hard, doesn't it? Don't ever punch down, friend. Don't ever punch down to the people. You got to respect the people. Why? Because we come from them. So please, remember, I'm here to share with your friends and family, man. The crypto trilemma. You always got to keep it in the back of your mind. I explain here. They can never do all three. They never do all three. You know? So, you know, you want to ask me something. How can it be such that you make money and the influencer makes money? Look what takes a hit. Selfish influencer reputation risk. You see this? That's the only way for it to happen. That's why I'm a different breed. I don't care. I don't care. These people have sponsorships. They have emails. Like, I'm flipping out. Like, can you imagine some sponsor was like watching every single word I'm saying? there's no way. And they emailed me. Oh my God, did you use the word caca? I thought you should have used the word poo-poo. They're the same thing. Just depends how I feel, whether I'm wearing pants or not. You see? I call this thing, by the way, the triangle of non-friendship. Because you gotta appreciate this. That's why every single time you know what's being taken here. You're like, okay, this person cares about their reputation and they want to make money, so we're gonna get destroyed. That's why what I'm doing here is different. Well, you know it's different, friends. Everyone's disappeared. Go to YouTube, they're all disappeared. They're all gonna come back. You know when they're gonna come back? They're gonna come back as snakes when the green candles come. Right? Unfortunately, snakes are also green sometimes. That's when they're going to come back and that's going to tell you, yes, we're going to go so much higher. Oh, Bitcoin, the ETF, Roca Negra is definitely buying us for $550,000. They're going to come and tell you that because it's what you want to hear. It's because of what the influencers want to hear. It's what the sponsors want to hear. It's how they make all the money. That's exactly what's going to happen. But you're going to be smarter because you've now got this video. Make sure you tell mum and dad, I love and appreciate you. I don't care about these stupid reputation risks. They could suck a fat one, friends. That's why I'm telling you, buy in the depression, sell in the euphoria. If you buy in the depression, there are red candles going down and down and down and down and down. Okay? It is your reputation's taking a hit if you value it so much. But if you take a long-term view and a long-term vision and you say, hey, we're rolling the dice. Sometimes you get snake eyes. That's it. But other times you don't. We don't know what the future holds. We've done the research. This is the best we can do. We'll see how time sees us out, friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button. I appreciate every single one. You catch you soon.